We were at an upscale restaurant, celebrating her best friend's birthday. A night meant for good food, light laughter, and casual chatter. The warm lighting and elegant atmosphere set the perfect scene, and everyone seemed to be in high spirits. My wife, Lauren, sat beside me, already 2 glasses of wine in, laughing louder than usual. She wanted tonight to be memorable, to shine.
She always did.
Always needed to be the boldest, the funniest, the one everyone noticed. I quietly enjoyed my steak, listening to the table's conversation bounce around, unaware that the night was about to take a sharp, humiliating turn. The topic shifted to exes, harmless stories, nothing serious. But alcohol had a way of amplifying Lauren's performance instincts. She loved the spotlight, the laughter, the attention. When her friend Melissa teased, "Lauren, wasn't your ex a total gym rat?" Lauren's smirk caught my eye for a fleeting second, and then, louder than anyone expected, she said, "Oh, he wasn't just a gym freak. He was more of a man than my husband here." The table erupted in awkward laughter. I froze. Inside me, everything went still, like the water before a storm. My fork lowered slowly. I said nothing, didn't blink. I just watched, her flushed cheeks, the crooked laugh, the pride in her posture as if she'd delivered the punchline of the century. My heart didn't ache. It hardened. There's a kind of pain that doesn't burn, it chills. Around the table, eyes shifted. The women exchanged glances. The men avoided eye contact. But Lauren didn't notice, lost in her wine and amusement, convinced she'd won the group over. Once, I might have laughed it off, forced a smile, pretended it didn't hurt. But tonight was different. I saw the truth. This wasn't a joke. Jokes conceal truth, but this was meant to belittle, embarrass, assert superiority. Respect doesn't vanish overnight. It erodes slowly, imperceptibly, until all that remains is emptiness. The table conversation moved on, but the tension lingered. I stayed composed, letting the unease deepen naturally. Lauren continued laughing with Melissa, oblivious. She had no idea she had crossed a line that couldn't be uncrossed. I wouldn't shout or argue. My response would be quieter, sharper, unforgettable. When the check arrived, splitting the bill, Lauren leaned close and whispered, "Relax. It was just a joke. Don't overreact." Dismissive, irritated, as if I were the problem. She didn't know that everything had already changed. I picked up the check, glanced at it, then placed it in front of her. "You pay," I said calmly. Silence fell. Her smile faltered.
"What?"
"Why?" she asked, confused and nervous. I leaned back, arms crossed. "Since your ex was more of a man than me, I figured you wouldn't mind covering the meal your lesser man shared with you." Her expression crumpled instantly, like a live audience had just witnessed a slap. Friends froze. The couple at the next table paused mid-bite. You could hear the faint clink of silverware. Embarrassment washed over her. "Not me. I didn't mean it like that," she whispered, trembling. Confidence evaporated. Melissa reached out, but Lauren recoiled, staring at me like I'd become a stranger. "It was just a joke," she repeated, smaller now, almost childlike. "A joke only works when everyone laughs," I replied, voice icy. Her eyes welled with tears, quickly blinked away, refusing to cry publicly. The waiter returned at the worst moment. Her hands shook as she grabbed her purse, paid, and everyone remained silent. Dinner dragged on, but the energy had died. Every face around the table replayed the moment in their minds. When we finally left, her friends hugged her with stiff, uneasy smiles. They weren't judging me, they were judging her. They had witnessed the disrespect, the ego, the unnecessary cruelty, and my calm control. Lauren realized it too. In the parking lot, she reached for my hand. I withdrew mine. "Please talk to me," she whispered. "I messed up. I shouldn't have said that." "No," I said. "You shouldn't have thought it." Those words struck harder than anything else that night. She knew they were true. You don't joke about something you don't secretly believe. She broke down, tears streaking her face, mascara running. Please don't give up on us, she begged. I love you. I was stupid. I just wanted to impress them. I swear I didn't mean it. I watched, not angry, but with clarity. This wasn't the first line she had crossed. It was the first I refused to ignore. I opened my door, looking at her one last time. Respect isn't a joke, I said softly. And if you ever make me the punchline again, there won't be a second warning. She nodded desperately, wiping tears, understanding that every word was true. On the drive home, silence hung heavy. Her fingers trembled over her ring, finally grasping the truth. The man she mocked wasn't someone she could control. And that single calm sentence would linger far longer than any anger ever could.